We're actually, first of all, I'm going to get a glass of water, but after that, we're going to do a couple more songs before we go, okay? Yeah, is that all right with you, lady? Good. Now, let me get a glass of water. Actually, I might have a wander around. Normally, this is the first night that I don't go to the other side to sing Two Suns in the Sunset. Tonight, I'm going to stay here. It's a change-up. Okay. Let me go and find some water. I was going to wander around, but then I saw all these lasers. I thought, no fucking way, I'm not walking through them. If you look into one, it's bad for your eyes. Anyway, cheers! If I've looked a bit unsteady tonight, I'll tell you why it is. Because I turned my ankle 2 days ago and I strained my Achilles tendon. And it hurts. So that's why I'm not the normal limber, dancing young thing that everybody's used to. But it'll be better tomorrow. I'll just keep icing it. I don't know why I'm talking about myself like this, except that I feel safe with all you in this room, and I can talk to you. If I hadn't got wrapped up earlier on in the story about Etienne Rodagy, my Catalan friend, and his philosophy about perhaps I was not alone. I was thinking I might talk about the bar. Excuse me. You're in the bar, right? And Joe Biden walks in and sits down next to you. Are you paying attention? Right? The president, and he walks in. And after you've done all the jokes like, hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand, and all that shit, you get a chance to talk to him in the bar. And you ask him what he's up to. Why is this horrific war going on in the Ukraine? And of course Joe might say, well, because Putin is the new Hitler and he invaded and there were innocent people just minding their own business. Joe, we're in the bar. You can tell the truth in this bar. We know that that's not the whole story, all right? So we could have a conversation with Joe about it in the bar that we can't have elsewhere because we're going to get all the usual bullshit propaganda. But I would ask Joe this: if your fucking son had to go and die on the cornfields of Ukraine, would this war still be going on then? Because the answer would probably be no. Hunter would not be out there dying. Well, my fucking heart pleads for all the Ukrainians who are dying in the cornfields of Ukraine, and for all the young Russians who are dying there. They have to stop it now, and Biden and Blinken, they're the only ones who are standing in the way of that right now. So I've had my say in this bar. And Joe, let me buy you a drink on son. You look a bit doddery. You look as if you could do with a fucking drink. Anyway. Yeah! Why don't they stop it? They could stop it tomorrow. I'm very glad that, what's his name, Xi Jinping has gone to see Putin, and they might think, wow, people in this modern world actually speak to one another, like my friend Roger does in the bar with all his mates in Barcelona. Yeah, Joe, we do, and so should you. And speaking of that, the problem is that we might all get blown to bits in the Third World War, which is what the next song is about. How neat was that? Baba! It's a song that I recorded. I wrote it back in the early 80s. And it's on the very last record I made with Nick and Dave. He's gone by then. Nick and Dave. Well, it was really only just Nick. Anyway, it doesn't matter who it was. And the record we made is called The Final Cut. And this song is the final cut on the final cut, and it's called Two Suns in the Sunset. We don't do it very often. So, but as many of you will know, this song is about what's possibly going to happen to all of us tomorrow or the next day. Because the way these motherfuckers are carrying on, there will be a Third World War, and we will all be, all of us, and all our children and all our whatever grandchildren we might have had, gone. And every tree and every gopher and every rabbit and every insect gone. A bare, barren planet with nothing left. Why? Because we have nuclear weapons on our world. How fucking stupid is that? If you run into Joe Biden in the bar, or any leader, say, guys, get rid of all the nuclear weapons now, please. How about you drink? If I buy you a large whiskey and soda, will you please get rid of all the nuclear? Anyway, I'm nearly finished. I hate giving speeches about things. But not that this is, we're just chatting in the bar, which is why I can get away with all of this. This guy down here looks a bit skeptical. But that's all right. We're allowed to disagree one with another, so long as all voices get heard. All right, here we go. 1947, a group of scientists got together, and they invented a thing called the Doomsday Clock, which was a clock with the second hand going round. And they said, you've got to watch this clock because it represents our fear of a nuclear war. If the second hand ever gets to midnight, that's it. Well, they've just reset the second hand this year, and they changed it from 100 seconds to midnight to 90. So they are pretty worried about the situation in Ukraine. So I can hear the doomsday clock ticking behind me.
Well, that's good because you always fuck up the clip tracker every other time you're saying. That's my video. I'm allowed to say that. That's funny, right, guys?
Behind bridges in the road, I think of all the good things that we have left undone. Sulfur premonitions, confirmed suspicions of the Holocaust to come. The rusted wire that holds the cork that keeps the handle in. Gives way and suddenly it's dead. The sun is in the east, even though the day is done. Two suns finally, back in the bar. And traditionally, actually we've only done 2 gigs, this is only the third, but this is becoming a habit. We are going to have a drink with mezcal, which seems to be whatever. So I wish we could invite you all onto the stage with us for a drink around the piano, but unfortunately, there's too many of you. So all we can do when we finish pouring, thank you very much, is say that Amanda and Sinead, okay, and Robert and Dave and John and Joey and Seamus and Jonathan and Gus and me, cheers and thank you. Right. Whoa! I don't know what language you're speaking, mate, but I don't speak it, so... I love you too. I assume that's what we're saying. Listen, I'll see you later in the bar and we can have this conversation. But for now, I need to get back to the piano and sing my song. I think he's run out of steam. Anyway, that's a good thing. What do I have to say? I have to say this. We're going to do a bit more of the song at the bar, and a sort of thing bit. There's people waving. Oh, I like this. Let's do a big wave. Woo! This is very new. We'll try it again. Woo! Yeah! All right, we've done woo. Why don't we go yeah? Yeah! Woo! Brilliant. Right. I love that. That's new. Okay, yeah, what I was going to say was, this second bit of the bar, I have to apologise to Bob Dylan because I stole a couple of lyrics of his for this song. I don't know if anyone's told him yet, but he hasn't, complained, so I assume it's all right. In 1966, Bob made a record called Blonde on Blonde. It was a double record vinyl, and the fourth side was a very long song, 20 minutes long, almost as long as some of my speeches, and it was called Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands. I don't know why I'm laughing. I know why I'm laughing because it's great to be here and I don't feel safe here and I feel I can just laugh when you laugh, so thank you for having us. Okay, so that's one thing. It's also, I have a big brother, or rather I had a big brother. He died last year, my big brother, and the song mentions him as well. His name was John, and he's gone now, but he's in this song too, so I'm remembering him. And there's one other person who's not here tonight, and she is the sad-eyed lady in the beginning of the song. But she's really sad-eyed. She gets sad-eyed sometimes because she gives a fuck about people, and so she chokes up sometimes. And I know this happens to be true because it's my wife, Camila, and she's a wonderful woman. So I'm doing that for her as well. She is my rock. You are my sad-eyed lady. Come lay across my How many children tugging on, how many mother sleeves. Saying, look, Mom, the man ain't got no fucking clothes. When I was just a babe in arms, my brother used to sit on Daddy's lap when he was home on leave. Daddy'd smoke a cigarette, and sometimes as a jest, he'd blow smoke rings up my big brother's sleeve. Oh, fire, Daddy, my big brother would shoot. At least that's how the story has survived. I was mercifully spared the memories that they showed. 'Cause I was only 5 months old when Daddy died. Gonna call up a friend in Australia.